We got Homii Mamii in the building with us.
You already know it's your girl Homii Mamii. What's up, everybody?
How you
That's
feeling?
Homii Mamii from the 860. That's Hartford, Connecticut. Shout out to everybody on Titanium Radio.
Yeah.
How you feeling? How you doing?
All feeling wonderful, great. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's what's up. It's been a long
Yes,
time.
finally.
Finally
Right. Now we're in the building.
Artists on.
You saying that like we don't have female artists on here?
Oh, no.
No, real talk. Last time you had one, I'm trying to remember.
I don't know,
It's
but
been a while. That's what I'm saying.
That's kind of why we had to have one.
So I'm excited. Amen. Fighting some estrogen.
Okay.
Honey, you too. Give me such testosterone
Thank
in here.
you.
Girl, and then you brought two extras and it
yes,
feels so...
I bring
thank
all
you.
the female energy. Homii
Thank you so
Mamii. I
much.
travel with the mommies all the time. For real. We're cruising.
Okay. I don't know. That just threw me off with her.
Because that's how it is, like when girls be around you, you know, in the rap industry and then everything else with the entertainment industry is male dominant.
So why are y'all?
It's nice to finally. Well, what you mean?
I'm just asking. Like why? Like
It's not
why go somewhere and then complain about?
We didn't complain.
No.
Wow, why we always gotta be?
Do you see where I'm going with this?
That's
You see what I'm
what I'm saying.
saying?
We not-
Y'all just talking about the energy. Y'all just talking about the
No,
energy.
we're talking about the
and
energy of females being together
Right,
too.
right.
But we are not, you know, so overpowered by just the male, you know, assets.
And my question was, right? Why be in the industry that's overpowered by the male industry?
That's just what it is.
Because it's not just males that can do what they're doing. So
Right.
we the real Jews in it.
We could be the right.
Question.
Oh.
You was talking about we complaining until you said we.
Agreed.
Yeah, just
Sorry about that. They said
No, but
I'm questioning.
that's how I was going.
No, I'm sorry, girl. I forgot this your interview, honey.
Anyway.
I was about to cat you.
Are there? I mean, you got some backup today, all right?
Yeah.
I posted a stat last week and she capped me. She came at me with all the smoke. It wasn't just me, but you was on my stat. I don't know. I took it as me, as you didn't want to say me, but you were saying me, but you were saying it for like a bunch of other people too.
Yeah, I was saying
but you were like
to
me.
be influential worldwide, because I'm not saying you per se will look at things like that, but I had to give more of a open outlook on the topics that you were, you know, kind of touching upon without touching upon them. I just wanted to break it down and open it up a little bit more because, you know, it's not just the fact of a female artist getting tagged on a status and being good, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that if we're saying that and it's within our city, well, what's the next step to being great? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying to do with that? And not just saying you, but all the people that you intertwine with that's in this same industry, because they're going to see it, they're going to notice it. Maybe it's going to make them think like, well, what can we take from that and actually build upon so that we can reach those heights from those other elements, or take that knowledge from other cities and how they do things so we can, you know, move forward and work with our very talented individuals, you know? That's all.
That was my whole intention of the post. It wasn't just getting tagged. It wasn't just for female artists to get tagged on a post. I was like trying to, right before that, I sent the text to the group chat. Yo, we should have female rappers. I don't even like the term female rappers.
Well, great,
we should have women that rap on our show for our first show. This is I would say
this
the
our first
summer
show for the season.
Yeah, this is our first show back from the summer, right? But this whole summer, I would say women have dominated rap this summer.
Definitely.
So why not have the first show back with a woman that raps? That makes sense, right?
Yeah,
so that was my intention of the post. It wasn't just so that people could tag you and say, yo, who's the best and who's popular, it wasn't that.
Yeah, I didn't think
and
it
I,
was
and I didn't think
either.
it that through, because usually I don't even make posts like that because I know where that goes. People just tag you and it doesn't really go anywhere, but that wasn't my intention. I'm not that guy.
Well, thanks for not being that guy. Thanks for actually making a post that has meaning behind it.
I'm a meaningful person.
And I'm not saying you didn't have any
Mondays.
meaning behind your post. I was just, you know, stating that as, well, you know, let me just say this because
use this as an opportunity to get this off my chest.
Yes,
I understand. That's why we're here having this conversation, because I said, you know what? Like there are other women. I wanted to have you and Mozzie on.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because both of y'all kind of came on the stat with some smoke. So I was like, yo, that'd be a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
So like what is wrong with the CT music scene when it comes to supporting artists, particularly female artists?
I just feel like there's no consistency with, you know, producer, DJ, artist bonds. Like, you know, it's not like, you know, for the first 2-3 months we're gonna work on a project, you know, I'm gonna bring you, you know, out for this show because I see you got this, that, and the third going on, and I wanna pursue that, you know what I'm saying? It's just no energy at all. It's just kind of dry. Now, I'm not saying that's because, you know, the scene's just starting to get hot, but it seems like it's been a lot of overlooking or underlooking going on, and I'm not the only person that's been voicing that. So I just think like this is a time where people are just speaking up, and I feel like the way I come at the situation is not out of like anger or you know, threats or nothing like that. It's more so just, you know, educational business perspective on the whole.
So let's try to find a solution. Where can we find a solution, or is there a solution?
I mean, well, see, me personally, like, if I had to say such, it's different ways to work an operation of music, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're producing a record, video project, or however you're gonna go about it. So I'm not gonna specify exactly, but I will say, like, you know, people putting together a team of individuals that are at a certain status quo or who have the knowledge to make sure that the production is produced. You know, successful people will bring forth a successful project. So it's just all about not just talking about it, but actually getting together and putting it together, reaching out, you know, nobody being extra Hollywood or ignoring people when they're tagging you to, you know, see whatever they have going on, especially when they're persistent and they're good. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see why it's not being, you know, put to the forefront that this is somebody that we think could sit for our city and be the, you know, face of everything that's going on right now.
It sounds like you're talking about like putting together a coalition to support artists.
Right, and it's not only just that, because, you know, if you can find like a group of 3 people who, and they don't have to necessarily be the most known, but they have the time, resources, patience, and maybe not even the resources, but the knowledge to know how to go about it. And artists don't have to be lazy in the whole process either, because even as an artist myself, working with people in the entertainment industry, I still put up my own half of whatever portion to get whatever project that we want done too, because just as much as I want to get something out of it, you know, I have to put myself into it. So yeah,
it sounds like the scene needs like a organizer, for lack of a better word, right?
Basically.
An organizer. So my next question is, like, why can't it be you?
Well, in a sense, I'm not saying that it can't be me. I'm just saying that it's a lot of people around who I see have those type of, you know, entities and things like that. And I feel like, I say instead of like using their gift in a certain way, they're kind of sleeping on it.
I
gotta be like that.
You're talking really big right now. You just say it. Just say it. Just be real.
They're sleeping on it. You know what I'm saying?
But like, sometimes people don't see the gifts that they have in themselves,
and that's why I had
they're using it for selfish reasons.
I had to write my paragraphs on your status too, because I just wanted to kind of wake up something that might have been in somebody, and it might just have woken something up in somebody.
I think it's in you. I think it's in you. You looking at me like it's in me, but I'm looking at you like it's in you. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying.
You just gotta reach down and grab it. I definitely got it. I know my light deep down is in me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to bring it out in everybody else who want to see their light shine too.
So my thing with kind of what you were saying on my stat, as far as like looking for other people to kind of put things together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because we in Connecticut and we haven't seen anybody really put anything of substance together, we all have the opportunity to be that person.
Yeah, so, and also because I feel like I've experienced it outside of Connecticut, and I won't even say that because my connection to who I actually started my first projects with was actually my engineer Twist Downs. I made a song with him and his cousin had a birthday party. It was a celebrity party around COVID time, And basically everybody at the celebrity party liked it, so he told me to give her a phone call. I called her. Long story short, I flew out to Las Vegas for a week, all expenses paid and everything like that, to talk some business. And I ended up doing some work with a bunch of individuals from Harlem, Shaka, Kia, House of Harlem, River of Entertainment, and stuff like that for like about 2 years, artist development. And that was shows, promo, and then I was state to state. So just it was complex, but it wasn't complex to the point where it wasn't something I could have seen my own people around me doing too. You know what I'm saying? So branching off from that, I have grown from that experience. Now, moving forward, I do work with like certain investors and individuals who will, let's say, hear some music and decide, well, I want to take this route with it. Can we work and build on it like that? Because I really like that. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like that opportunity is basically open to anybody if you really put your mind to it, And when I look at people like Glorilla and how her and her engineer and producer got together and they made that, it just made me think like, see, little project like that and boom. So,
Are you looking for producers or engineers to connect with now?
I'm open. I'm open to any producer, engineer projects. You can hit me up at.
Are you hitting up any producers?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely tap in and network with rounds of individuals all across, not even just in Connecticut.
How do you stand out from? Of course you can. Go ahead, ask the question. Jump right in.
I'm over here putting my finger up like a professor.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Don't do that. You always taking over. Steve Harvey.
See, I told you got backup. I like that.
Yeah, I like
when she got a little backup. That's what's up.
That's what's up. It's like, now I was what are some things, because you're a female in the rap industry, what are some things that you faced, and do you think that you still faced them from the beginning to now? And how long have you been doing it? And what's the growth that you're seeing?
It's a lot of questions, yo. One at a time.
Okay,
it's all about the same thing.
So basically, I would say probably just everybody being surprised that you even exist. First of all, it's like, oh, you're a rapper, you're a girl. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I guess, but I guess I feel hard. I guess a little bit, that's it. I don't know. I didn't really have no other issues other than that. Oh, maybe people respected my space a little bit sometimes. And when I say that, I don't mean people disrespect me, because I don't hold myself within that manner where somebody would approach me on some weird stuff. But people do get real happy or joyful. So I've had people bow down to my feet or kneel or kiss my hand or something like that. Or so
weirdo energy.
Yeah, but it's in other countries, that's supposed to be an honor or whatever the case may be. So that's probably about it. I never really had a negative confrontation as a female artist doing what I've been doing.
How do you stand out as a woman that raps?
I feel like lately in the rap world, there been a lot of explicit content that's, very much shallow and bland and boring. Not boring, but boring. Yeah, raunchy. It's basically for the bedroom, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
BT and cut.
They playing all of that stuff, in the ears of the kids and the women and the men, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't like it, but I don't like the push of it being so forefront, it is the best thing that ever happened to the rap game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what I feel sets me aside is I actually tell a story with my rapping. I don't do too much cussing. I have a wide vocabulary. My flows, I switch them up. I'm born in 1996, so I have how you could say, taste of both worlds, that old school and new school feel. So I like to bring everything back. I also sing too, so I give you a little bit of that. So I like that 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, put these bop. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother mixture of all those genres, and I'm a well-rounded person, you know, like I was born in Hartford, raised in Hartford, but I actually moved to Manchester for most of my little bit of time growing up in those. So I had a chance to, you know, do ballet and other things, you know, gymnastics,
Oh,
stuff like that.
She said I'm cultured.
Yeah, so I'm experienced.
I will fuck to you.
Yeah, so, you know, and then, you know, I was into the church and stuff right on Barber Street, so, you know, I used to walk around the hood and stuff like that, pray for the people. You know, it's a couple of real ones that let you know, like, before it was Homii Mamii, it was such and such, you know, blah, blah, blah.
That's
but
an interesting transition from the church. Homii Mamii.
She coming back there.
Community too.
Mamii.
I did all the Salvation Army work, gave back to feeding the homeless too. You know, I choreographed for the Trinidadian section of the Jamaican Parade for a couple of years. Got paid to do it, and you know, I went to a lot of the greater Hartford arts academies and stuff like that. So I've always been involved in arts. So basically, you know, I just felt like with, you know, my little bit of taste from the upscale life to just the trenches life, I kind of want to let people know that's not all there is to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to just be, you can be street smart and book smart at the same time and still enjoy music. So without having to have all of that going on. So that's my take on it.
Do you think in 2023 women want to listen to women rap about anything other than sex?
Yes. There is a bunch of us that would like to listen to anything other than sex. You know, it's just the fact that the world puts a single telescope on that one dynamic of a woman, and I'm here to break those boundaries of music that we have, because, you know, I'm trying to represent for every single one of us, no matter what we look like. You know, I'm saying that the ones who work a 9 to 5, come home, cook, clean, and do everything in between, and still manage to go out and enjoy themselves and have a good time.
Dope. Well, this is my favorite part of the show. This is when the rappers get the show. Why they call rappers, whether they female, male, boy, girl, whatever. I know there's a lot of other letters in the alphabet now. You know what I'm saying? But this is my favorite part of the show. This is where you get the show improved, man. Oh, you need the headphones. You need the headphones.
Are they gonna stretch over here? I gotta come over there. You wanna go over there? I don't think so. I think I am.
You can come over here. You can come over here.
One to the left.
Girl, I don't even know. It don't work for my phone, so I don't even know.
Are you nice for me? Oh, look, you got the
we might actually, I think it might be better actually to do the freestyle after the show.
Gotcha.
Okay.
For online purposes only.
Okay.
No, definitely, yeah.
So you want to see Homii Mamii freestyling?
So it's on social media,
go on Facebook right now.
They probably like, why he do that?
Go on Homii Mamii's Facebook. We're gonna post it there later tonight. But right now, it's gonna be on Titanium Radio on Facebook and Instagram. That's where you're gonna be able to see this freestyle. Alright?
Definitely.
Somebody live in the room? I thought Keith was live. Was Keith live?
I wanna be.
Oh, you live?
I wanna be. I have
hold on. Let me give you the Wi-Fi.
I don't want mine to glitch.
Let me give you the Wi-Fi. Okay, alright. So, y'all know what time it is. For those listening on the radio, it's time for New England's original Quiet Storm with one of my favorite people. Her birthday just passed and her beautiful family had a great celebration out there in the islands. Q, you know who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about. Miss Sharon Mans.
I didn't know that's what they was out there for.
Yeah, they had a surprise birthday party for her. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shouts out to Sharon Mans.
Happy birthday.
Is up next. She turned 60. She's still gorgeous, still beautiful, skin still glowing.
That's crazy. 60?
So y'all need to keep it locked right now.
That's a blessing.
Big blessings, all right? Keep it locked. Quiet Storm is up next. Until next week, I want y'all all to stay safe and, you know, have fun.
I like this angle.
As always, this is WQTQ FM in Hartford.